Okay. This is my WV van. This was actually going to be a part 9 of the restoration I'm doing. I'm going to list it separately for a reason. This is something I want to show. Okay, this is the chassis. Welded rust. This mounting hole had rusted out, so I re-welded that. I'm about to grind it, and I found cracks in the other side, and it had been re-welded not very well, so I wanted to tidy that up. But I got the sandblaster in here to clean it out, and also went across the top. It wasn't until I'd done that I found even more cracks. This must be a very common thing in these models, although this van has had a rough time. It's been pulling firewood out of the bush for 10 years at least, probably more, maybe 15. And going down dirt roads, fire trails and that sort of thing. But given that the other side had already been welded once, it probably is a common problem. But, as you can see, I probably should have shown the actual crack, but there was a crack running right across there. I cracked where it was welded. It's probably still hot. No, that's right. And then cracking across the actual chassis. It's also cracking here, up here, and down here. I checked this over. So I already welded or re-welded the other side where it had been previously welded and was already beginning to crack again. And but yeah, I didn't actually see the other cracks. There's ones on top until I sandblasted it, and I just found another one. Just there. There's another one. I'm gonna have to get out of here. Drag weld over and weld that as well. The other thing too, where it's been previously ground, I've ground it here obviously, but it's a little bit deep. But when somebody's ground it in here, this line, so it could be press marks. But see that, I'm going to put a weld in that crease there, because that's the weakest part, and it will be likely to crack. That's what I did just here. That was a grind mark, and that was a grind mark that I put in it. I thought it was a bit deep, so I've run some weld on it. I will grind these again, but I'm only going to take the tops off it. I'll leave the bulk of the welding on there. And, this is something I wanted to show, because this must be, if you're restoring one of these, there's something to look for, because it's an obvious fault. This is obviously not made strong enough, right from the factory. So the other thing I've done up here, where the tow bar was mounted, now they did have, these are just original viewing holes, I suppose you call them, not like these pressed into it. But there was bits of tube fitted in there which stops it, so you can tighten it up without crushing it. But they had moved, and it's because I've been towing trailers with probably close to 3 tonne of wood on it, so I have been overloading it. But yeah, what I found that especially on this one side, it had elongated the holes. So I've actually welded the pieces of pipes in there. They were just in there loose before. So just another thing to consider, just for strength. So, alright, keep it short. I'll put another weld on here now, and then I'm about to scrub the paint and rust off. I'll be doing this, parts of it I've been doing with the wire wheel, but wire wheel's a bit slow. I think I'm going to get the scourer for the angle grinder. I was keeping this to take paint off the body, but yeah, they're not that expensive. It's about $15 or something, so yeah, getting out. I'll probably wear this out just on the chassis, but for the job it does and how quick it does, you know, like this will have this whole thing stripped in half an hour. Yeah, so that is the fastest thing. I'll do a demo where you just, yeah, showing a mate how fast they go. That took all of, 10 seconds to do that. Yeah. And there's still a little bit of surface rust, but a decent prime will stop that. So I'll go over it again anyway. That'll polish out a bit more too, that rust. Anyway, I'll keep it short. And, yeah, something to look for if you're restoring. Yeah, HQ to WB. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.